A moment ago, we are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and off we go from Jacksonville. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Buying time to his left. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw again on second down. Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. 20, 10. Touchdown, L.A. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Jaguars 0.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Leo! Go!
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey.
They run the counter. Robinson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. As we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence forced out to his left. He'll fight his man, LaVisca Chenault. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Lawrence going to get this to Etienne. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Lawrence will throw. On the move to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Steps away. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35 on 2nd down. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Again, Herbert Escaping the pressure right.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off down at the 2. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. These two teams all tied after one.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And he's got some space here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll make it 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And to throw again is Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Travis Etienne.
A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Herbert throwing again.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
Touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen, 35 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Here's Lawrence. It's a big play for the Jaguars. Lets it fly for Treadwell. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laquan Treadwell, 33 yards.
And the Jaguars on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
And, Charles, when you talk about Keenan Allen, you're not necessarily usually talking about that crazy top-end speed, but he does a great job there with the ball in his hands.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive,
as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Dancing to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, wide open, complete. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. Touchdown! Keenan Allen
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are